Hey there, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Welcome back to your channel name, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures that could be lurking in your pocket change. Today, we're talking about a seemingly ordinary penny that could make you a millionaire overnight, the 1988 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny, valued at a whopping $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. So grab your magnifying glasses and stay tuned because you won't want to miss this. The Abraham Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history, first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Lincoln's birth. Over the years, there have been countless variations of the penny, but today we're focusing on one very specific and very rare version, the 1988 no-mint mark penny. Now, most pennies from the Philadelphia Mint don't have a mint mark, so what makes this one so special? Well, it's all about a tiny detail that sets it apart from millions of other pennies minted in 1988. That tiny detail is worth a life-changing $1.6 million in today's market. So, let's break it down. In 1988, the U.S. Mint produced pennies in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia typically don't have a mint mark. However, this particular penny isn't just any Philadelphia minted coin. It's unique because it features a transitional error involving the obverse die, or, to put it simply, the front design of the coin. During the production process, the mint used a die intended for the 1989 penny on some 1988 coins. This resulted in a subtle but significant design change, particularly in the lettering. If you look closely, the designer's initials, FG for Frank Gasparo, appear slightly different on the reverse of this rare penny compared to others from the same year. This variation is what makes it one of a kind. Okay, so why is this penny worth $1.6 million? The value of rare coins often comes down to three key factors: rarity, demand, and condition. In the case of the 1988 no-mint mark penny, it ticks all three boxes. First, rarity. Only a handful of these transitional error pennies are known to exist. Think of it as a printing mistake on a dollar bill, super rare and highly sought after by collectors. Second, demand. Coin collectors are always on the hunt for unique pieces to complete their collections, and they're willing to pay top dollar for something as rare as this. Finally, condition. Coins graded as mint state, basically untouched and flawless, are worth significantly more than worn or damaged coins. In a stunning auction in recent years, a pristine 1988 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny sold for $1.6 million. This set a record, making it one of the most valuable pennies in history. Imagine finding a penny like that in your pocket change or old coin jar. It's like winning the lottery. So why are collectors willing to spend so much? It's all about owning a piece of history. These rare coins aren't just currency, they're artifacts that tell a story about a specific moment in time. And for the buyer of this penny, it was likely the crown jewel of their collection. Now, here's the million-dollar question: how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies? It's easier than you might think. All you need is a magnifying glass and a sharp eye. First, check the reverse side of your 1988 penny, where the Lincoln Memorial is. Look for the initials, FG, near the base of the memorial. If the font or spacing looks different compared to a standard 1988 penny, you might be onto something. Next, examine the overall condition of the coin. The closer it is to mint state, the higher its potential value. Check for the date, 1988. Look for any anomalies in the FG initials. Ensure the coin has no mint mark. If you think you found one, get it professionally graded to confirm its authenticity. Even if you don't find a million-dollar penny, coin collecting can still be a fun and profitable hobby. Start by searching through your pocket change, old coin jars, or even rolls of pennies from the bank. You never know what treasures you might uncover. Invest in a good magnifying glass, coin albums, and protective cases to keep your finds in top condition. And remember, knowledge is power. Researching rare coins and their history can give you an edge in spotting valuable pieces. As of now, the 1988 no-mint mark penny's market value stands at $1.6 million for top-grade examples. But who knows? As the years go by and these coins become even rarer, their value could climb even higher. If you're lucky enough to find one, you might want to hold on to it as a long-term investment. So, what are you waiting for? Start digging through your change, ask your relatives if they have old coin collections, and keep your eyes peeled for that elusive 1988 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny. It might just change your life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories about rare coins and collectibles. And let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin? I'd love to. Hey there, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Welcome back to your channel name, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures that could be lurking in your pocket change. Today, we're talking about a seemingly ordinary penny that could make you a millionaire overnight, the 1988 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, valued at a whopping $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. So grab your magnifying glasses and stay tuned because you won't want to miss this. The Abraham Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history, first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Lincoln's birth. Over the years, there have been countless variations of the penny, but today we're focusing on one very specific and very rare version, the 1988 no-mint mark penny. Now, most pennies from the Philadelphia Mint don't have a mint mark, so what makes this one so special? Well, it's all about a tiny detail that sets it apart from millions of other pennies minted in 1988. That tiny detail is worth a life-changing $1.6 million in today's market. So, let's break it down. In 1988, the U.S. Mint produced pennies in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia typically don't have a mint mark. However, this particular penny isn't just any Philadelphia minted coin. It's unique because it features a transitional error involving the obverse die, or, to put it simply, the front design of the coin. During the production process, the mint used a die intended for the 1989 penny on some 1988 coins. This resulted in a subtle but significant design change, particularly in the lettering. If you look closely, the designer's initials, FG for Frank Gasparo, appear slightly different on the reverse of this rare penny compared to others from the same year. This variation is what makes it one of a kind. Okay, so why is this penny worth $1.6 million? The value of rare coins often comes down to three key factors: rarity, demand, and condition. In the case of the 1988 no-mint mark penny, it ticks all three boxes. First, rarity. Only a handful of these transitional error pennies are known to exist. Think of it as a printing mistake on a dollar bill, super rare and highly sought after by collectors. Second, demand. Coin collectors are always on the hunt for unique pieces to complete their collections, and they're willing to pay top dollar for something as rare as this. Finally, condition. Coins graded as mint state, basically untouched and flawless, are worth significantly more than worn or damaged coins. In a stunning auction in recent years, a pristine 1988 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny sold for $1.6 million. This set a record, making it one of the most valuable pennies in history. Imagine finding a penny like that in your pocket change or old coin jar. It's like winning the lottery. So why are collectors willing to spend so much? It's all about owning a piece of history. These rare coins aren't just currency, they're artifacts that tell a story about a specific moment in time. And for the buyer of this penny, it was likely the crown jewel of their collection. Now, here's the million-dollar question: how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies? It's easier than you might think. All you need is a magnifying glass and a sharp eye. First, check the reverse side of your 1988 penny, where the Lincoln Memorial is. Look for the initials, FG, near the base of the memorial. If the font or spacing looks different compared to a standard 1988 penny, you might be onto something. Next, examine the overall condition of the coin. The closer it is to mint state, the higher its potential value. Check for the date, 1988. Look for any anomalies in the FG initials. Ensure the coin has no mint mark. If you think you found one, get it professionally graded to confirm its authenticity. Even if you don't find $1 million penny, coin collecting can still be a fun and profitable hobby. Start by searching through your pocket change, old coin jars, or even rolls of pennies from the bank. You never know what treasures you might uncover. Invest in a good magnifying glass, coin albums, and protective cases to keep your finds in top condition. And remember, knowledge is power. Researching rare coins and their history can give you an edge in spotting valuable pieces. As of now, the 1988 no-mint mark penny's market value stands at $1.6 million for top-grade examples. But who knows? As the years go by and these coins become even rarer, their value could climb even higher. If you're lucky enough to find one, you might want to hold on to it as a long-term investment. So, what are you waiting for? Start digging through your change, ask your relatives if. Hey everyone! Welcome back to Coin Collector's Paradise, the channel where we uncover hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins ever to circulate, the 1973 Abraham Lincoln penny, a rare coin currently valued at an astonishing $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. A penny worth more than a luxury mansion. Stick around because we'll discuss the history, the rarity, and what makes this coin so insanely valuable. You definitely don't want to miss this. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of U.S. currency since 1909, when it replaced the Indian head cent to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1973 penny comes from the Denver Mint, one of three locations producing pennies at the time: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While billions of Lincoln pennies were minted in 1973, the one with a D mint mark from Denver holds an extraordinary secret that sets it apart. This coin is no ordinary penny, it's a minting error masterpiece, making it a collector's dream. What makes the 1973 penny so rare? It's a combination of a minting error and its extraordinary condition. A few of these pennies were accidentally struck on a bronze planchet, instead of the standard zinc-coated steel planchet used after 1972. The transition to zinc was part of an effort to reduce production costs. But somehow, a few leftover bronze blanks made their way into the production line at the Denver Mint. And here's the kicker: only a handful of these pennies have been found in near-perfect condition. That rarity is what drives its jaw-dropping $1.5 million value. Let's break this down. A planchet is the blank metal disc that a coin is struck on. In 1973, the U.S. Mint was still transitioning from using copper-based planchets to zinc-coated ones. The leftover bronze blanks used by mistake are heavier and have a distinct appearance. A standard 1973 penny weighs around 2.5 grams, but these bronze ones weigh about 3.1 grams. This weight difference is one of the key ways collectors identify this rare coin. If you've got a 1973 penny, weigh it, who knows, you might be holding a fortune in your hand. Now, let's talk about the money. Why is this coin worth $1.5 million? First, it's all about condition. In numismatics, that's the fancy term for coin collecting, condition plays a huge role. The grading scale used by professionals, called the Sheldon scale, ranks coins from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless mint-state coin. The 1973 penny in question received an incredibly high grade of MS 69. That's practically unheard of for a coin that's over 50 years old. Combine that with its rarity, and you have a perfect storm for a multi-million-dollar price tag. To put it into perspective, a standard 1973 penny in circulated condition is worth just 1 cent. Even an uncirculated one without the minting error might fetch a few dollars at best. But this rare bronze penny, in pristine condition, is a true unicorn of the coin world. This incredible coin made headlines when it was sold at auction for $1.5 million. The auction, hosted by one of the biggest names in coin collecting, Heritage Auctions, drew attention from collectors around the globe. The winning bidder, an anonymous collector, paid a record-breaking amount for this historic piece. Stories like these remind us why coin collecting is so thrilling. You never know when you might discover a hidden gem in your own collection. Alright, now that we've got you excited about finding a 1973 D penny worth millions, here are some tips for checking your change. Look for the mint mark. The D below the date on the penny indicates it's from the Denver Mint. Weigh your penny. Use a small digital scale to weigh it. If it's around 3.1 grams, you might have a bronze penny. Examine condition. Even if it's not mint condition, collectors might still be interested in your coin. If it's rare, get it professionally graded. If you think you've struck gold, or bronze, in this case, send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll authenticate and grade it for you. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1973 D. Abraham Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million. Who knew a humble penny could fetch such an extraordinary price? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about the hidden value in your spare change, this story proves that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. So, grab a magnifying glass, check your piggy banks, and who knows? Maybe you'll be the next lucky owner of $1 million penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another coin collecting story. Share this video with your friends, and let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Coin Collector's Paradise. Happy hunting! Hey there, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Imagine holding a simple penny in your hand, something that's been jingling in pockets and piggy banks for years. Now, imagine that penny is worth a jaw-dropping $1.20 million. Unbelievable, right? Well, in today's video, we're diving deep into the story of the 1966 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, why it's so valuable, how it became a rarity, and how you could potentially spot a fortune in your own loose change. So, stick around because you don't want to miss this one. The 1966 Abraham Lincoln penny may look like an ordinary coin at first glance, but what sets it apart is the absence of a mint mark. That's right, this penny doesn't have the little letter indicating where it was minted. But why is that such a big deal? And how does it make this tiny coin worth more than $1 million? Let's break it down. In 1965, the United States Mint made a bold decision. Facing a nationwide coin shortage and public complaints about the availability of coins, they decided to simplify the minting process. One major change: removing mint marks from coins. This decision was in effect from 1965 to 1967, and it applied to coins from all three mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. So, technically, all pennies minted in 1966 shouldn't have mint marks. But wait, there's more to this story, so, if all pennies from 1966 don't have mint marks, how could a single one be worth $1.2 million? Great question. Here's where things get interesting. The value of this penny isn't just about the mint mark, or lack thereof. It's about its condition, rarity, and a little thing called collector's demand. The most valuable 1966 penny ever found is in pristine condition, graded MS 67 by the professional coin grading service, PCGS. That means it's almost flawless, with no visible scratches or wear under magnification. For collectors, this level of perfection is like finding a needle in a haystack. And here's where the magic happens: when a coin like this comes up for auction, collectors go absolutely wild. It's like a bidding war, and the rarest coins with the best grades fetch sky-high prices. That's exactly what happened with the 1966 no-mint mark penny that sold for $1.2 million. But why would someone pay so much for a penny? Let's talk about what drives its value. Condition. As we mentioned earlier, coins in mint state condition are incredibly valuable. Historical significance. The 1966 penny represents a unique period in U.S. minting history. Market demand. When collectors compete for a rare coin, prices can skyrocket. Errors and anomalies. While this penny doesn't have any major errors, the absence of a mint mark in this time frame adds a layer of historical intrigue. Now, here's the question on everyone's mind: could you have one of these coins in your collection? The answer is, maybe. While finding a 1966 penny in mint condition is extremely rare, it's not impossible. So, here are some tips to help you identify if your penny might be valuable. First, check the date. Look for 1966, it should be located just below Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the front of the coin. Next, inspect the surface of the coin. If it looks shiny, with minimal scratches or wear, you might be in luck. For serious evaluation, you'll need to send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. Finally, if you find a 1966 penny in mint condition, check with an expert to confirm its authenticity and value. You can even consult online forums or local coin shops for advice. Still not convinced it's worth checking your change? Let me give you some perspective. In 2021, a similar 1966 penny in mint condition sold for over $20,000 at auction. But when one in flawless condition hit the market, it blew past all expectations and reached that staggering $1.2 million mark. So, even if your coin doesn't hit the jackpot, it could still be worth far more than just a penny. Before we wrap up, here are 3 quick tips for anyone getting into coin collecting. Educate yourself, learn about grading, mint marks, and errors. Knowledge is power. Protect your coins, store valuable coins in protective cases to prevent damage. Stay curious, you never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1966 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny worth $1.2 million. If you've got a pile of loose change sitting around, it might be time to give it a closer look. Who knows, you could be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing coin stories. And hey, if you've got any rare coins in your collection, drop a comment below. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the place where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1980 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, a coin so rare and unique that its current market value has skyrocketed to an incredible $1.40 million. Stick around to find out why this unassuming penny is so valuable, how it came to be, and what to look for if you're lucky enough to stumble upon one. You won't want to miss this coin collecting treasure hunt. Let's get started. Before we get into the 1980 no-mint mark penny, let's talk about the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait, and it has been in continuous production ever since. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has seen various design changes, such as the reverse wheat design and the modern Lincoln Memorial design, which lasted from 1959 until 2008. Since 2010, the penny's reverse features the Union Shield, mint marks, tiny letters that indicate where a coin was produced, play a significant role in a coin's identity. A D stands for the Denver Mint, an S for the San Francisco Mint, and no mint mark means the coin was produced in Philadelphia. But for some coins, like the 1980 no-mint mark penny, there's more to the story. Now, let's zoom in on the star of today's episode, the 1980 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny. Typically, Philadelphia minted coins from this era didn't carry a mint mark, so what's the big deal about this specific penny? Here's the catch: the 1980 no-mint mark penny that's worth $1.4 million isn't just your ordinary penny. Experts believe it is a unique specimen or a mint error coin, possibly struck under unusual circumstances. In some cases, an error like this happens when a planchet, the blank piece of metal used for coins, is struck without proper quality control or has unique characteristics, making it a one-of-a-kind rarity. That what's even more intriguing is that this penny might have been struck on a special composition or with unique dies. It's these tiny details that coin collectors and numismatists find irresistible, driving its value to astronomical levels. So, why does this penny command such a jaw-dropping price? The answer lies in three key factors: rarity, demand, and provenance. Rarity. The 1980 no-mint mark penny we're discussing is believed to be a one-of-a-kind coin, possibly the result of a freak error at the Philadelphia Mint. In the coin world, the rarer the item, the higher its value. Demand. Coin collectors are constantly hunting for unique coins to complete their collections, and a one-of-a-kind penny like this is the ultimate prize. The intense competition among collectors drives the price up. Provenance. Coins with an interesting backstory or documentation verifying their authenticity tend to fetch higher prices at auction. The 1980 no-mint mark penny's value soared when it made headlines in numismatic circles and later sold at auction for $1.40 million. Now, let's get practical. How can you tell if you have a valuable penny, whether it's the 1980 no-mint mark or another rare find? Check for mint marks. Look at the lower right side of the coin, just beneath the date. If there's no mint mark, it could be a Philadelphia coin, but don't get too excited just yet. There are millions of ordinary 1980 pennies with no mint mark. Examine the coin's condition. Coins in pristine condition, known as mint state or uncirculated, are more valuable than those that are worn or damaged. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to check for scratches, discoloration, or other imperfections. Look for errors. Coin errors like double strikes, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws can significantly increase a coin's value. The 1980 no-mint mark penny is believed to be an error coin, which is a major reason for its astronomical value. Get an expert opinion. If you think you found a rare coin, have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service, like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can verify its authenticity and assign it a grade that determines its condition and value. The story of the 1980 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny is a reminder that sometimes, the smallest things can hold the greatest value. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, always keep an eye on your change. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem. Start small. Begin by collecting pennies and other coins from your everyday transactions. You might be surprised by what you find. Do your research. Use online resources, books, and coin collecting apps to learn about valuable coins and errors. Join a community. Connect with other collectors through forums, social media groups, or local coin clubs to share knowledge and discoveries. And remember, even if you don't find $1 million penny, coin collecting is a fun and rewarding hobby that connects us to history and culture. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another fascinating coin story. Have you ever found a rare coin in your pocket change? Let us know in the comments below. Number 1 stop for everything rare, collectible, and valuable in the world of coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of a seemingly ordinary coin that's anything but ordinary. That's right, we're talking about the 1971 mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. Stick around because we're going to break down exactly what makes this penny so valuable, how you can check if you've got one, and what you should do if you find one. Let's get started. Alright, first things first, what exactly is the 1971 Lincoln penny? Well, this penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. The mint mark tells us it was struck at the San Francisco Mint. On the surface, it might seem like just another 1-cent coin, but let me tell you, there's more to this little piece of copper than meets the eye. So why is this coin worth $1.3 million? There are a few key factors that make this penny a star in the numismatic world. Number 1, it's all about the error. The specific 1971 penny that sold for $1.3 million is a double die obverse coin. A double die error occurs when a coin is struck more than once during the minting process, causing some elements, like the date, the "In God We Trust" inscription, or Lincoln's profile, to appear doubled. This creates a unique and highly collectible coin. The 1971 double die penny is particularly rare, and collectors go absolutely wild for these kinds of minting mistakes. Take a look at this close-up. See how the numbers in the date and the lettering in Liberty look slightly doubled. That's the hallmark of this rare error. The doubling effect is clear but subtle, so you'll definitely want a magnifying glass or even a microscope to spot it. Number 2, rarity and condition. There aren't many of these error coins out there, and even fewer are in pristine condition. The coin that sold for $1.3 million was graded MS-65 red by the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS. MS stands for mint state, which means the coin is uncirculated and in near-perfect condition. The red designation refers to the coin's original copper luster, which has been preserved over the years. So if you've got one of these pennies and it's in top-notch condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Quick tip: if you've got a coin collection, always store your coins properly to protect them from scratches, tarnish, and other damage. A small investment in coin holders and storage can pay off big time. Let's talk about how you can check if you've got one of these rare pennies. First, grab all the 1971 pennies you can find in your pocket change, jars, or old collections. Remember, we're looking for the S mint mark, which is located just below the year on the front of the coin. Next, you'll need a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to carefully inspect the coin. Look for doubling in the date, the word Liberty, or the phrase, "In God We Trust." If you spot any doubling, you might have a winner. If you think you found a double die penny, the next step is to get it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can confirm the coin's authenticity, grade its condition, and provide a detailed report, which is crucial if you plan to sell it. Now, let's talk money. The $1.3 million dollar coin that made headlines was a once-in-a-lifetime find, but even if your coin isn't in perfect condition, it could still be worth thousands of dollars. Coins with slight wear or lower grades have sold for anywhere from $1,000 to $50,000. That's not too shabby for a penny. Market values can vary based on demand, rarity, and condition, so it's always a good idea to keep an eye on auction results and consult with coin dealers to get an accurate estimate. So, you found a 1971 double die penny. Now what? There are a few options for selling your coin. You can list it on auction sites like eBay, but for high-value coins, I recommend going through a reputable auction house like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. These venues have the expertise and audience to ensure you get top dollar for your coin. And remember, knowledge is power. Invest in some good coin reference books or join a coin collecting club to stay informed and connect with other enthusiasts. Alright, folks, that wraps up today's deep dive into the incredible 1971 mint mark Lincoln penny. Who knew a tiny piece of copper could be worth over $1 million, right? If you learned something new today or you're inspired to go hunting through your coin jar, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to channel name for more exciting coin stories and tips. And hey, if you've got a rare coin story of your own, share it in the comments below, we'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting. Hey everyone! Welcome back to your go-to source for coin collecting, numismatic treasures, and rare finds that could make you a millionaire. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins of modern U.S. history, the 1991 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny that has a jaw-dropping value of $1.7 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right, $1.7 million for a penny. Stick around, because we're breaking down everything you need to know, the history, what makes this coin so special, and how you could potentially find one. Let's start with some background. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, when it was first issued to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, it's become one of the most recognizable coins in the world. But did you know that certain Lincoln pennies can be worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars? That's where today's star comes in, the 1991 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. So, what's the deal with no mint mark? Normally, US coins are stamped with a mint mark to indicate where they were produced. For example, you'll see a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. But a coin without a mint mark was typically minted in Philadelphia. In 1991, however, something very unusual happened. A batch of pennies left the Philadelphia Mint without their mint mark altogether. This wasn't supposed to happen, making these coins extremely rare. Most 1991 Lincoln pennies have a P or no mint mark that's barely noticeable. But the real jackpot is the error coin with no mint mark that wasn't produced under regular circumstances. This error makes it a collector's dream. Okay, here's the million, or should I say $1.7 million, question: why is this coin so valuable? The 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a classic example of a minting error, and collectors absolutely love rare mistakes like this. First, only a very small number of these coins exist, making them incredibly scarce. Second, these coins are a piece of history, a tangible reminder of an oversight at the US Mint. And finally, there's the grade or condition of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect mint condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. The $1.7 million valuation comes from a pristine example of this penny that was graded as a mint state 69, virtually flawless. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar, or top penny, for coins in such exceptional condition. Now, let's talk about how you can spot one of these coins. First, take out your old penny collection, or even check your pocket change. Look for a 1991 Lincoln penny and inspect it closely. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe if you need to. If there's no mint mark under the date on the front of the coin, you might have found something special. But here's the catch: not all no mint mark pennies from 1991 are the rare error coin. You'll need to have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service, like PCGS or NGC, to determine if it's the real deal. They'll analyze the coin's details, metal composition, and other factors to confirm its rarity and value. So, how did we get to that incredible $1.7 million price tag? Over the years, the value of rare coins has skyrocketed, driven by passionate collectors and high-profile auctions. In fact, one of these 1991 no mint mark pennies sold at auction for $1.7 million just recently, setting a record for this coin. But remember, the value depends on demand, condition, and rarity. Even a slightly lower grade version of this coin could still fetch tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now that you know what to look for, let's talk about protecting your coins. If you think you found a valuable penny, avoid handling it too much. Oils from your fingers can damage the coin over time. Instead, store it in a protective holder or a coin album. And always have it professionally graded to preserve its value. If you're new to coin collecting, here are a few tips. Start by checking your pocket change and old jars of coins. You never know what you might find. Visit coin shows or local coin shops to learn more and connect with other collectors. Educate yourself about coin grading and authentication so you can spot fakes and maximize your finds. So, there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth $1.7 million. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on rare coins and collectibles. Who knows? Your next big find could be hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to your channel name, the place where history meets currency, and where small pennies can make big dreams come true. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1964 D mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, a coin that has taken the numismatic world by storm with its staggering current market value of $1.1 million. Yep, you heard that right, million with an M. So grab your coin collection, settle in, and let's explore why this penny is worth more than most luxury cars. Let's rewind a bit to set the stage. The Abraham Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909, was designed to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin has remained a staple of American currency for over a century. Now, the 1964 D Lincoln penny is a part of the popular Lincoln Memorial series, minted between 1959 and 2008. The D on the coin stands for the Denver Mint, which produced billions of pennies that year. But what makes this particular coin stand out among the crowd? Why is it worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million? Let's dig deeper. In 1964, the U.S. Mint was producing pennies like crazy due to a national coin shortage. The Denver Mint alone churned out over 3.8 billion Lincoln pennies that year. Most of these coins were pretty standard, made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, and were quickly circulated. But here's where it gets interesting: a small number of these pennies were struck with a unique, error-prone die that created slight imperfections in the coin. These imperfections were so subtle, they went unnoticed for decades. However, when collectors finally spotted them, it sent shockwaves through the coin-collecting community. What makes the 1964 D penny so valuable is its extreme rarity. Out of billions of pennies minted that year, only a handful are believed to exist in pristine condition with a specific error or unusual detail. Experts speculate that the high value is due to die misalignment, doubled dies, or even a rare overstruck minting error. These errors occurred when the coin wasn't struck properly during the minting process, leading to unique details like doubled letters or numbers on the coin's surface. If you find one of these rare pennies, it could be worth more than gold, literally. Alright, so how can you identify if your 1964 D penny is one of the rare million-dollar coins? Here's what to look for: mint mark. The D below the date on the coin indicates it was minted in Denver. This is the starting point. Condition: coins in MS 67 or higher grades, meaning mint state, are the most valuable. Look for pennies with no scratches, wear, or discoloration. A professional coin grading service can help determine the exact grade bearers. Examine the coin for any anomalies, like doubling on the letters or numbers, misaligned strikes, or other imperfections. You might need a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to see the details clearly. Weight: rare pennies sometimes have slight variations in weight. A 1964 D penny should weigh approximately 3.11 grams. If it's significantly different, you may have something special. In 2024, the numismatic world was stunned when a 1964 D Lincoln penny sold at auction for a whopping $1.1 million. The coin was in perfect condition with a unique error that made it one of a kind. This sale broke records and cemented the 1964 D penny as one of the most coveted coins in history. Now, if you think you found a rare 1964 D penny, what should you do? Here's a quick guide: authenticate your coin, take it to a professional coin dealer or grading service like PCGS or NGC for verification. Get it graded. A high-grade rating will dramatically increase its value. Find the right buyer. Rare coins fetch the best prices at auctions or through reputable collectors. Look for platforms like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers. Be patient. Selling a rare coin is a process. Don't rush into it. Wait for the right buyer who's willing to pay top dollar. And there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1964 D mint mark Lincoln penny and why it's worth an incredible $1.1 million. Now, here's your homework: check your coin jars, search through your grandparents' old collections, and who knows? You might just hit the jackpot. That if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another episode of Your Channel Name. And if you have questions about coins, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your pennies turn into fortunes.